Good morning, everyone. It's Cleveland Senior Real Estate Specialist, Pamela and Cindy.
Hey, everybody.
And we are here today to welcome Holly Soresso, the Community Resource Director at Cardinal Court. That's an Alzheimer's Special Care Center. Cardinal Court is a quaint, standalone community that specializes in Alzheimer's and dementia. Their memory care program, called Meaningful Moments, focuses on residents' social, spiritual, and psychological needs to create a customized program that is unique to each individual. So why don't we go ahead and welcome Holly. Good morning, Holly.
Good morning,
Hi,
and thank
Holly.
you so much for having me.
Welcome. Cindy, why don't you go ahead and get started?
Well, what really perked my attention was your Meaningful Moments program. Why don't we just start right there, and could you tell us about that?
So our Meaningful Moments program is the philosophy and lens at which we look through care. What I like to say is that it is a blend of both the resident's unique life story and then the best practices that we know works well with dementia care. Now, within this, there are 5 cornerstones that we really utilize to create the most meaning in a day for both the resident as well as the families, because this is also a family crisis, not just an individual one for the person with dementia. We focus on education. Our team goes through an extensive training. We do education for the greater community, and we do education for families as well. The more you know, the better you can provide care and love to an individual with dementia. We have family partnerships. That's everything from learning the life story of the resident to collaborating with families for activities and creative ways to approach new challenges. Family partnerships means everything. We want families to feel supported and backed by us in every step of the care journey. Even if people are not here living at Cardinal Court, as dementia experts, we can still assist you and provide support and resources. We also do a lot with innovation. We have Alexas that dot the hallway playing various genres of music that specifically speak to the residents and who they are. We have a music therapy program called EverSound, which are Bluetooth wireless antimicrobial speakers, headsets that go on to the resident and allow them to isolate just that music and listen to it. We can also use a microphone to help them hear us better as well. And then we also have a therapeutic dining and programming departments. So we know that malnutrition and dehydration is a huge issue with this population, but we use a fortified diet program. We have 2 different dining rooms, one for independent eaters and one who need a little bit more support. We have had a plateau in weight loss from our therapeutic dining program, and it just means so much. In fact, it's the most important activity of the day for our residents. And then last but not least, we have therapeutic programming. Our activities department is not just bingos and ice cream socials. They really represent the holistic side to medication. It's truly where we use hugs before drugs and music before medication, where we'll take someone's long coveted pasta recipe and use that recipe in a cooking demo for our residents so that we are still honoring their life story as well as the experience of aging for them.
You know, you think about the situation families get into, and why do you think it's so difficult for them to manage this?
Dementia is an umbrella term first, I should say. And when you hear dementia, instead of thinking just memory loss, I want you to think of brain failure. And the brain is responsible for every facet of who we are as individuals. When somebody gets a diagnosis of dementia, whether the family realizes it or not, they are going through this living, ongoing grief cycle, because they slowly have to say goodbye to elements of their loved one that they once relied on or needed, as well as possible behavioral challenges that come up. what we see is a role reversal for families. The children are now becoming the decision makers for their parents. And that challenging family dynamic is not an easy feat. Memory care is tabooed because we don't know enough about it. But that's what's really exciting about my role here, is not only watching the quality of life for a new resident really increase because they're now given the right therapeutic environment, but I also get to watch the quality of life for families increase as well. They start to reclaim their roles as husband, wife, son, or daughter, and step away from that caregiver role that induces an extreme amount of stress, especially when our residents are onboarding here. They are a 3-person, 3-shift job. And it's just not fair to expect one single family caregiver to be able to manage something that would typically be managed through 24-hour, 7 days a week care.
But when families meet you, they have just a feeling of relief come over them.
I agree, Holly. What you're doing is amazing, and you can really feel that you care about the residents there, and you care about what you do, and you're passionate about it. And we really thank you so much for sharing this information with us today. And we're gonna, get this out to as many people as we can, because it is needed. It is really something that's needed today for a lot of people. And so thank you again.
Thank you both, Pam and Cindy. I appreciate my time with you, as well as the partnership that we have. What you two are doing makes such a difference in our local community, and I am grateful that there are families that can find you for their needs as well. So thank you as well.
That's so sweet. Now, if somebody needs to get a hold of you, what's the best way that they can do that?
Call Cardinal Court directly, and our phone number is 440-268-9180.
Okay.
Or you are welcomed to email me or go on our website, jeaseniorliving.com, and inquire through our website.
And we will include Holly's information at the end of the interview as well, for anybody who needs that. And we just want to thank you again.
And thank you, Holly. And of course, we always ask everyone to follow us on our YouTube channel and in our free Facebook page, where all this information will be. And it's Cleveland Senior Real Estate Specialists.
Thank you. Bye, Holly.
Bye, Holly.
Thanks, ladies. Bye.